I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. Palm Coast will restore staff raises and fund 2 new sheriff's deputies, John Arking reports.
With Palm Coast General Fund about $2.6 million ahead of projections, Palm Coast Finance Manager Helena Alves said they'll reinstate staff raises that had been previously suspended due to COVID-19 concerns.
Given the financial results of 2020, we are requesting that Council approve restoring the fiscal year 2021 COLA for all city employees. The COLA increase is generally given in the January-February timeframe.
Mayor Melissa Holland then asked for clarification and made her own request.
Elena, I have a question. Are you talking about restoring moving forward or retroactively?
Going forward, it would be in effect for the first pay period of February.
And then I'd like to add that we talked about if we had additional dollars that came in of anticipated funds, that we would fund the additional 2 deputies for the Sheriff's Department. I'd like to add that. Council
agreed in October to hire 2 additional deputies to patrol Palm Coast starting this year as long as finances allowed it. And with the good budget news, the Council unanimously approved funding the deputies' positions along with the reinstatement of staff raises at its meeting on Tuesday. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
We're learning more about Advent Health Palm Coast's plans to build a second hospital. Chief Operating Officer Wally DeCino tells WNZF the 100-bed facility will include an emergency room and will offer world-class orthopedic care.
It's going to allow us to expand and be able to offer more to our community versus here. And depending on the service line, we're kind of locked in the current facility. So there will be patients that will choose to go to the new hospital instead of here, and there will be some services that we'll continue to offer in the current campus where it will not be offered in the new campus, but we'll be able to spread around and take a little bit of the pressure from the ER as well. And now Flagler County will have 2 emergency rooms to serve them.
DeCino says the $100 million, 140,000 square foot facility on Palm Coast Parkway by Bridgehaven Drive will be smaller than their existing hospital. Construction is slated to start in September with a goal of opening late next year. Illegal dumping will get you arrested in Flagler County. Karen Johnson has the details.
Numerous law enforcement agencies, including the Flagler County Sheriff's Office, worked on a case of parked vehicles blocking a state right-of-way and illegal dumping since February of 2020 at 8899 State Road 11 in Bunnell. Deputies were able to track vehicles parked in the right-of-way zone belonging to 40-year-old Steve Horton. More than 500 pounds worth of scrap metal and debris was dumped in the area for nearly a year. Horton was issued a warning for littering, which he ignored. FDOT hired an environmental services company to clear out all of the debris and fix up the state right-of-way. Then in December of 2020, deputies submitted a charge to the state attorney's office on Horton for illegal dumping. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
And when this individual refused to cooperate and comply, he was ultimately charged with felony trash dumping on state right-of-way.
It cost $4,200 to remove the junk. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Kids at FPC and throughout Flagler County are going to school online.
Yes. Remember back in the day, like February of 2019, when students were expected to be in the classroom or they'd be counted absent? Now they cannot be in the classroom. Now they're learning online. Acting Flagler Palm Coast Principal Bobby Bossardet says that there's nothing like face-to-face learning because online learning has its challenges.
Making sure that everybody has access to your teachers. And we've been very fortunate through our technology department, our teaching and learning department over at the county office, and student and community engagement to be able to equip all of our students with the tools and the resources necessary to be able to tune in to some form of education.
Bossardet said that equipping families is the first step, and the second was equipping teachers with what they needed for the online learning experience. To listen to what's happening, download the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, Flagler Schools helps teachers and staff get COVID-19 vaccines. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.